sorry, adjusting my camera. Hey YouTube, this is Miss Brown's Beauty, and I'm basically adding my opinion to Time Magazine's story on mothers who are breastfeeding their children past the infant stage. Okay. My opinion is, I think it's sick, and this looks like nothing more than some sort of sick fetish. Okay, and it's up there with pedophilia, in my opinion. As a mother, I do not think that is something that should be done. Okay, when a child is past infant stage, I mean, we're talking for some 2, 3, all the way up to 6, 7, and older, breastfeeding them? No. Infant stage, yes. As mothers, we know breast milk is something that is important for our children to have, you know, as their bodies develop, you know. But past that infant stage, it does not, that just does not compute with me. I don't understand that. I find it to be very disturbing that a mother has her breast in her child's mouth who is older than an infant. I mean, and I see that the excuse, this new trend, or whatever it is, this sick new little fetish, I see the excuse used is that, you know, of course breast milk is the best nutrient, you know, for the children, you know, blah blah blah. But if that's the case, now I'm just saying, yeah, this is 2012, and there are devices called breast pumps. You find that your children still need, or you're so caught up on that fact of breast milk, and you find that your children still need breast milk past infant stage, then why not use a breast pump, pump out all the breast milk that you want, and put it in a container of your choosing? Why have your breast in your child's mouth when they're past the infant stage? That's sick, and it's disturbing. And the problem that I have with it, besides it being sick and disturbing, is that what is it doing psychologically? What is it doing to these children? It's very disturbing. What psychological damage is happening with these children because of this behavior, because of this act? It's sick. This seems to be another form of pedophilia. Okay? That's the only way. I don't know. That's just how I see it. because that's just how sick and disturbing that I find that. No child that is past the infant stage should have their mother's breast in their mouth. That's sick. I watched a video on here, on YouTube, of a mother who was breastfeeding her children, okay? And she was breastfeeding her child, and her child is like, what, 6 or 7? And it's like, and I think she had 2 other children who were older than that stage. I can't recall. It's been a while, so I don't want to say she was still breastfeeding those children too, but I know this child that she was breastfeeding was like 6 or 7. And it was like, wow, that was like sick. It's disturbing. And it seems to be a new trend. A new sick little trend in this little sick society that we live in. But to me, it's pedophilia in the making. I'm sorry. I can't think of anything other to say than that. That is very disturbing. But this is my opinion. I'm sorry. If it's about nutrients or whatever, I mean, hey, use a breast pump. Pump out all the breast milk that you need and put it in a container. And have them drink it from a cup or whatever if it's about that. And I'm sorry, I don't feel that it's about that, because past infant stage, children have their immune systems, or have already developed in a way where they don't need that breast milk past infant stage. I mean, and let's like say, for example, right? I mean, if you're like, if your child is starving or something, there's no food, or some type of catastrophic type thing like that, and you're watching your baby, your child dwindle away, and you still have breast milk, then okay. But it's not that type of situation, okay, where it's a life or death situation in your child, and you just so happen to have breast milk, okay? It's not that type of situation. This here is just plain sick. And how Time magazine portrayed this mother, right, and her 3-year-old son on that cover, just the way that picture was taken, I mean, shows it for me right there. It's about a sick fetish, pedophilia. I mean, pedophilia is just running rampant all through this country. I mean, globally, it's disturbing. You got NAMBLA that's lobbying in Washington to change the consent laws so that children are able to have intercourse with adults at younger ages is sick, and it's very disturbing. I mean, how many mothers would do this? I just find it sick. But this is my opinion. What's your opinion? Do you think that it's okay? You find nothing wrong with it, that mothers are breastfeeding your children past the infant stage? Like, it's okay for a mother to breastfeed her 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old or whatever. Is this okay? Is this not disturbing to anyone? I mean, to me as a mother, it's disturbing, and it's nothing more, in my opinion, than a sick fetish. It really is, and it's disgusting. And then on top of that, it's it's being pushed, you know, on a magazine cover. I mean, ew. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. This is pedophilia. This is a sick fetish at the expense of children. No child past the infant stage should have their mother's breasts in their mouth. I mean, these women are sick, and they should be jailed. That's just my opinion. And I feel sorry for the children, because you can't tell me that these children are not going to form some type of psychological damage behind this. You know? But, just my opinion. What's yours?